Good morning to everybody out there in virtual world. My name is Ray Robinson, and Jackie and I extend a warm and loving welcome to all of you in virtual land. And I'd like to extend that warm and loving welcome to our medium this morning, Sarah Wawman. Sarah, welcome, and I hope you have a lovely morning with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's great pleasure. It's always lovely to see you. You're always so bright and bubbly, Sarah. So it's great to see you. And we need bright and bubbly in this world of ours this morning. So I would like to now ask you all to be still for a moment while I open with prayer, and let's go from there. Heavenly Father, we ask thy blessing upon this service, and may your love extend to all round this world, bringing your peace and comfort and the knowledge of the spirit world to everyone who encounters this service today and on future days. We ask that the light and countenance of your being bring forward the teachings of the Spirit, our guides and our loved ones, come forth and bring that knowledge of life eternal, of healing by the power of the Spirit, and the manifestation of Spirit within our lives. So your purpose and will upon this earth will be executed by us who attempt to be thy servants and thy pupils. Great architect of the universe, unseen but ever present, but ever manifest in thy creation, we dedicate ourselves to you and this service to you and you alone, knowing with thee at all times thy will shall always be done. Amen. Let's all say together the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And leave us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, power and glory, forever and ever. Amen. And can I remind everybody, if you wish to donate to the Wimbledon Spiritualist Church and our work and our mission for spiritualism, there is a PayPal account which will come up in a few moments, and you can donate through there. I know a few people have been doing that, and I thank you for that. But at the moment, though the churches, both our churches are closed, we're still having to pay gas and electric bills. And it would help greatly in the work of the church if you can do that. We also acknowledge there are a few members of the Wimbledon Church that have opened up a direct debit and they're donating via that. And I extend that thank you to you once again. So please sponsor us as much as you can. And during the service today, I want you to like and share this service so we can spread the work of Spiritual Psychics TV and spread the work that they are doing with all the different mediums, speakers and demonstrators, because it's important that this world of ours receives the light of spiritual teachings, the light of spiritual moments, and with all the teachers and mediums and demonstrators that are spreading that light, may they continue to be blessed in their work. And we also ask an extra blessing upon Spiritual Psychics TV for the work that they do to help not only us, but all the others that are connected with this great system of communication. Thank you. I'll ask Jackie now to lead us with prayer. Put names there.
Good morning, everyone. It's lovely to be back here for this Sunday morning. We've got the sunshine coming through the church. We had a few days away with family and we've been up in Gloucestershire and the Cotswolds and in Wiltshire. So if we have any of our virtual congregation in those parts of the world, then just say where it is you're coming from. So it'd be nice to know that that's where you're speaking to us from. And we have a few names for the healing. There's a little dog called Dudley that needs our prayers this morning. Pamela, Bob and Val, Sharon's mum, Amber, Linda, Gloria, Jim. So we think and Phil has still been recovering. You know, there's a few people that we know that have been a little bit under par at this time. And we also know that there are healing lists So if you need healing sent, then also put that up as a note. I'm sure then that all the healers watching this morning will make a mental note. And when they take a mental note, they'll be able, when they have their own healing moments, to be able to include those in. So we also think of Maggie and Nina and their family with the loss of their dad recently. So we can just link together as we thank and ask our Father, Mother God, and the healing angels to come close to us, to take the names of those that we've read out, and the names of those that you have on your hearts, and all of those individuals that are poorly in hospitals, whether with COVID or other diseases and illnesses, those that are maybe about to go back to the spirit world. We ask that thy healing angels are with them. We ask also to strengthen those that are looking after us, our NHS, all of the groups of people that keep our country going, whether they're working in transport, refuse, supermarkets, firemen, ambulance crew, all of those at this time are looking after us and keeping us safe and keeping us well. We just have a few moments where we can link in with that healing energy. Imagine that healing leaving from your home, from this church, from all places, and linking up as a wonderful healing energy, positive energy to those that are in need and those that are down. We just have a moment of silence and peace. We ask also to strengthen those that are looking after us, our NHS. And we thank the healing angels because we know that your work is about to begin. And we thank our Father, Mother, God, for listening to our healing prayers this morning. Amen. Now, the reading I've chosen this morning is from literally just a very small book, which I will show you here, which I found when I was looking for reading. It's called Illuminations, and it's given to Mari Jackson by Spirit. Now, I know that it probably go to the mid-70s because this lady was a lovely member of our church. She was on the church committee in the 1960s, and she was a great teacher. She was really revered for the communication that she had as a medium and also the addresses that she gave out. And I say I remember her into the early 80s. Some of the people listening may actually remember her. If you do, then just say, yes, you do remember Mari. She always used to dress in a beautiful purple or lavender colours. It was always what the lovely spiritual colours. And they're all typed. You can tell they're typed rather than on a computer. And the one that I've chosen is called the Universal God. Jesus taught this lesson to the Hindu priests, that each man has a different name for God. To some it is Brahm, to others Jehovah, but in reality it is all the same God and creator of all life. It is difficult as a child to understand man's idea of God, and so in Christianity we are taught him through the pattern of the elder brother, Jesus Christ. After many years passed, the soul has many experiences, but you see that this is not big enough, that Christ was but reflecting the light of God, the will of God, the love of God. The three are the trinity of rays that we must follow. The whole of creation is one, and yet we still cannot understand it. When one suffers, the whole suffers. When one is cruel, the whole must be responsible. It is not easy to accept this, and yet until we do, we will not be able to rectify the whole of the law on earth. Some nations have a vision, but cannot put it into practice. Some have a small vision, and yet live quite peacefully. Some are still living like barbarians, not allowing others to have either freedom of speech or behaviour. These are often strong and powerful, and until some go to the higher law, the whole cannot operate fully. Do not lie fallow for a day in positive love, will and action. No matter how little, do some act that will keep the operation of the law. Men will not understand always, but the Creator will use your love and power to work his purposes out. The draught is sometimes bitter to enable you to learn the lesson, but drink deep no matter what cup it is placed in, and go forward with hope. Hope eternal, love supernal, spread my feet to the mercy seat. Each man a friend, no need to pretend. Hold out the hand of friendship's band. Lift thyself and him, fill his cup to the brim. With the celestial, he is also one of thine. And I say these words may well have been written 50 years ago, but they are indeed as important of today. Thank you.
I'd like to say a few hellos to some people that are here joining us this morning. Extending that first of all once again to Sarah, our medium for this morning.
Hi, thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. As I said earlier, Sarah, you've got a wonderful, bubbly personality, and I think it's wonderful. And Jackie and I send our regards to you and your family, and look forward to seeing you hopefully soon, but if certainly not, at Bournemouth next year.
Yeah, definitely.
Good
Can't
morning
wait.
from Phil Shaw. Good morning, Phil.
Good morning, Phil.
Wendy Cleaton, good morning. Happy Sunday to you too. Christine Moraes, good morning and welcome. Billy Joe, what? Good morning. Neil Payne, good morning. Owen Williams, good morning. Owen's our organist here at the church. We're looking forward to you being able to play again quite soon, Owen. Stephanie Evans, good morning from South Wales.
Wow.
Lauren, good morning. It's nice to see you. I hope you're feeling better after your little operation. Dawn Collison, good morning, and God bless you too, and you and your family. Stephen, hello, how are you?
Hello, Stephen.
Holly, good morning and welcome. James, good morning. I hope you're feeling better, my friend. Tara Angels, hello Tara, how are you? Jade, good morning and welcome. It's like having a nice time in that picture. Michelle Butcher, good morning and welcome. Kathy, good morning. From Zimbabwe, good morning.
Wow.
Mary, good morning. From Scotland. Bets Davis, good morning and welcome. Hope you have a lovely morning.
I love her picture. It's Elvis, isn't it?
It's Elvis, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably her guy. Psychic drawing.
Yeah.
A good-looking Elvis. Good morning, Leslie.
Yeah.
I hope you're feeling better. Oh, I look
Morning,
handsome.
Leslie.
Thank you. It's all the weight I've lost. I've lost just over a stone, everybody. So has Jackie.
Amazing.
Been tough, I have to admit. Emma Louise, hello, good morning. First time here. I hope you remain on Spiritual Psychics TV. There's a lot going on here, which we'll be advertising later today. June, hello.
Hi, June.
How are you? I hope Dave's well, and I hope the building work you're going through is not doing too much brain damage to you all. Cheryl, hello. Hope you're feeling a lot better.
Morning, Cheryl.
Mary Gardner, good morning. Lorna.
Morning,
Last but
Lorna.
not least, welcome. Look forward to seeing you. Jackie and I want to give you a call later this week to have a chat and perhaps have a meet up. So lovely seeing you, Lorna. Hope you're well, and give my regards to John. And Jane G, the last one, saying good morning to you as well from Teignmouth. So that's in Devon, if I remember right, or Cornwall. I'm not good on that part of the world, but I know it's a lovely part of the world. So welcome. So, friends, we're now going to invite Jackie to come and give the address for the morning.
Okay, and as I'm back with you now, and part of my address, I just wanted to pick up on a few of the words that were in the reading. as my understanding of that perspective from Mari Jackson, say way back from the 1970s, may have even been written many years before, but the fact that it is a universal God and that we should accept everybody in this world, no matter what their religion, because when we get to the spirit side, into heaven, there is no organised religion. It's not necessary. It's about the spiritual truths that we learn, not the religious nuts, as somebody used to say with fruit and nuts many years ago, that was part of the greater world, and say what we need are spiritual fruits and not religious nuts. And what we have to do is have toleration for others' beliefs. What we have to do is make sure that we are all light workers, as it said about keeping that act of the law of the universe. If we can keep positive, if we can keep that personal responsibility, then we will get through this pandemic so much more quickly. But we have to make sure that we do keep ourselves in a positive light. We do send out that positive light and love for the world, that the angels can take it to the places that are needed, because there are still many things happening in this world that have actually become far worse because of the pandemic. We still have the poverty. We still have the human suffering of people that are risking everything to just go in a rubber dinghy for a better life. We have to have tolerance. We have to have understanding, and we have to have that knowledge that what we do as our imprint into this world spiritually is just as important as our global footprint. And what good we can do when we pass by is very, very important. So even one positive act, because if we can all do one positive act a day, then if you just multiply that by the number of people in this world, what a better place it would be. And so we have to keep ourselves resolute. We have to keep ourselves strong. We have to know that this pandemic has gone on much longer than we expected. We miss seeing our friends. We miss having that community. We have started a little community group here on a Wednesday for socially distant socialising, and also having an hour of spiritual work, whether it's mediumship or readings and addresses. And it's something that we intend to keep going for the time being, because our Sundays will continue to be virtual at this present moment until we can see exactly if some mediums may work with both. Some mediums have never tried to work virtually. And that is the one thing there has been is a challenge to us in the way that we work, in the way that we've had to use computer software for the first time in our lives, where we've had to begin to use Zoom and Skype and all sorts of other programs that we never ever imagined ourselves using. Some of us have gone onto Facebook for the very first time, and some of us are beginning to learn new things so that we can keep ourselves in that community. But make your community strong. Keep going in bringing your community together. Keep contacting people that you know that are lonely. If you can just think of one friend that may be by themselves and give them a ring, one family member, then after our service later, give them a ring. Keep it going, because know that there is still a great deal of isolation, that people are feeling low, that people, even the strongest of individuals that I know, are finding they've got themselves low because they are working from home, they are living at home, they are only seeing their four walls and they're not enjoying the experience. But we have to give that energy to them to know that this won't be forever, and that we have got that freedom to be able to get out and to see Mother Nature. If you can manage to get out and have a walk and see the sunshine, it's beginning to be autumn, but know that you can still get out just for a short walk. Just raise your vibrations. Just have that link with your spiritual side and give yourself an uplift. And think of those that, as I say, for whatever reason, it may be their health, they may be in a care home, but those that are feeling lonely, and feeling vulnerable at this time. So if we can think of those and think of some self-healing for all of us. Just take yourself into a wonderful place of meditation. Just look at the sky, just feel the freedom of that sky, and know that we are still learning spiritually, and that we must keep strong, we must keep together, and we must keep the energy positive in this world and that connection with the spirit world. Some of you will be lucky enough to receive a message later in the service from Sarah, but we see many of the notes from you that are posted from people, sometimes for the first time coming on to our congregation, that, you know, they just want to know their loved ones are safe, and is there a word from them? We'll know that there's always been life beyond this world, and if there's a way back, then our loved ones are coming back all the time and saying so. It's just you haven't been in the right place at the right time with the right medium to get that confirmation, and that you will have that confirmation. Look in signs in the home. It may be that, you know, that a picture might move or a feather might appear, or you'll just have that feeling that your loved one is close by you, because know your loved one may change their energy from the physical into the spiritual energy, but they won't ever leave you, because love is eternal. So know that your loved one is in the light. They are with other family members. They are looking after you. They are, as a guardian angel, making sure that your life in this world is the best possible it can be, and trying to give you that virtual hug from the spirit world. So just know that they are always with you. And to say, some of you will receive a message. Some of you, unfortunately, won't, because there are just too many of you. We could work all week and we still wouldn't get round to everyone. But try to take some of that mediumship to have it as an understanding that your loved one would be saying the same thing to you if they had the opportunity to do so. So with that, I want to say thank you for listening to me, and we will now move on to the next part of our service. Don't know if we have any more names that we just want to thank for coming and joining us this morning, while I give Sarah at least so many seconds of preparing. And Tracy, nice to hear from you. So it's, you know, but look forward to when we can all see one another physically. And Phil, thank you. So I'm going to now hand over to Sarah for the part of the service we'll give up upliftment in the knowledge that our loved ones are always with us. Give your love to Sarah, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, Sarah, I'd just like to remind everybody that if Sarah should speak to you, please answer clearly, yes or no, in your message. And when you're saying yes, is what you're saying yes to. And can I remind everybody that there is about 15 to 20 second delay, so try and be clear in what you're saying yes to. And I know Sarah will do her utmost to clarify everything she is. So I hand over to Sarah. I'm going to mute myself this end, so I can see and hear everything that's going on. Good friends, enjoy this next part of the service.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me today. I just want to say, just to clarify, if you could just basically, if it's yes, please say yes what it's to, so that I understand that everything that I get is basically the right information. Like Ray said, there is a 15-second delay, but if there is a, you know, I'll keep going and do the best I can. Amazing address, Jackie, absolutely beautiful. I believe that in living a positive life, and in anything that's going wrong, I always give it love, always give it that energy. So where we are right now, if we just keeping that positive going and keep sending out that love, just imagine the ripple effect that it'll have. We will win, we will get through this. I just want to say this is a public forum, and your comments will be seen and broadcast and may be read by the public. Discretion is advised when placing comments, and just remember there's a 15-minute delay. Okay, let's get to it. Okay. 15-second delay, sorry. Okay, thank you, Richard. Okay, right, okay. If I could asked if you can start comment. Hello, Mary. I have had a little lady with me this morning. Hello, Stephanie. Okay. Okay, and basically I've had a little lady with me this morning. I want to say she's a small lady, very petite, and she would shuffle. She would shuffle when she walked. And I want to say with her hair, she would have had it set, but she wouldn't comb it out because she thinks it would last longer with her. I want to say with her, I hear the name Mary. She talks about that she used to do dolly washing in her life. So obviously that's just washing and using them sort of things. Also, I want to say she's talking about a grandson. So I believe I'll be connecting to her grandson. And I know with her, she tells me she got a little confused before she passed. I wonder if anyone can understand this beautiful lady. She's full of energy. She keeps mentioning the 4:15 bus. So I hope someone understand it. Hello, Mary. Hello, James. And I hope you would understand that. So if you understand that, please let me know, and then obviously I know I can work with your energy and go from there. I want to say with this lady, she was always on the go in her younger life, very busy. It's so off-putting watching the comments, but I'm just not going to ignore them. So I just want to understand if anyone, your mum, you understand that, Mary? You understand your... Okay. Would you understand that, Mary, that this being your mum, a little lady, petite, always on the go, very confused, and I would shuffle, and she keeps mentioning the 4:15 bus, so I know that would be significant, and she had dementia. Okay. And would you understand she something about she used to live, and I've got a couple that want to take that. Okay. Well, she's mentioning there's either a church, it's her church road, or something to do with a church near her road. So I wonder which one would you okay, yes, you understand. Can you explain what you understand to, please, Mary, so I can understand where I'm going? I want to say this lady, she's mentioned a grandson, and there must have been an occasion, and she's laughing because she had this lovely sense of humour about her, that he must have something to do with his eyebrow. Oh, she never stopped. Yeah, okay. Something to do with his eyebrows. If there was something happened to him and he would have had it shaved off. So I want to mention that. I wonder if you understand that. I want to say with this lady, when she did get confused, but she's also saying, but everybody just carried on as if she wasn't. You know, now she's in the spirit world, she can see that it's completely different and where she was, but she wants to say, okay, Mary, you understand? Yes. Can I have more information, please, Mary, so I know that you understand it all? Also, Mary, you can take the church nearby. Perfect. Okay. Would you understand the washing, the dolly washer, because she keeps mentioning that. I also want to take, it's also talking about someone that wants to go to America or something to do with America. So I hope you can understand that. I want to give you Elvis Presley. I want to give you the song Jailhouse Rock, because I believe that must have been something to do with you and her, that song, and that's she's mentioning. And also she's talking, he shaved one eyebrow. Yeah, literally, I feel like it was my my right one. Yeah, but she comes in with that humour. Also, she's talking about a tattoo. I believe there's a tattoo that someone's had in memory of her with roses on. So I hope you understand that. I want to say, beautiful lady, and she's coming in, Mary. Just to say, I want to say that you're not alone. I want you to, she's just saying you're not alone, she's always with you. And I feel that you smell her, and she's saying, she's very proud of you. And she's literally saying, thank you for keeping it normal. Because I feel there weren't, even though she had dementia, you're telling me, she's literally telling me that she's still, everything was still set the same, as if like I didn't have to go anywhere. I had the care and the support around me. Nothing changed too much within her life. she used a dolly washer. Yeah, I knew she did, because she gave me that. But I want to say something about 12 years ago. I don't know if this was her passing, but she mentions 12 years. Her granddaughter got a tattoo. Perfect. Something to do with 12 years ago. But I feel that's around you, something that happened. So she's coming in to bring that healing energy. I'm asking her if there's anything she wants to leave you, Mary, and she wants to bring you cherry blossom. Okay, and the blossom trees, and remind you of those times that you were together. I feel like as if I'm on the bus. Yeah, you smell her perfume. Perfect. I feel like I'm on the bus with her, or somewhere, or traveling with her, and you go past this certain place and there's a cherry blossom. So I hope you understand that. But lots of love, but she's coming in with that little chuckle that she had, and she's mentioning the family, and she's saying thank you. So that's really her message from you. Thank you very much for working with me, my first one of this morning. So let's keep going. I hope. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So she understood that. Thank you very much. Okay. Right. Let's keep going. Okay. Let's just wait. If it's possible, I could see some names in a minute, Richard. That'd be great for me. And then I'm going to work that way for this time, if that's okay. Go to a name that I'm drawn to. Thank you. Yes, you understand the cherry blossom. Perfect. Thank you very much, Mary. Lots of love to you and lots of healing. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay. Oh, okay, so if you understand all the evidence I gave, just please take that as part of a message, because Spirit, when they work, they come and they bring evidence that certain people connect to, and just please just take that love and just draw them close. Thank you. Thank you, Stacey. Thank you, Tracy. Okay. Thank you, Phil. Okay. Thank you, Hay. Okay, literally, I'm actually got a young lad that comes to me. I feel that his passing was quite tragic. He's telling me that he got drunk and something to do with he's telling me it's quite horrific. So when he got drunk, he would have choked and something. Thank you, Teresa. He would have choked, and I feel like he was quite young. I feel he's around the age of in his 20s, 23, and I know it was quite tragic. I wonder if anybody can understand. Thank you, Heidi. That, and I know that he talks about he loved great cars, working with cars, and when he was younger, he's always tinkling about with bikes and picking up taking them apart and picking up. He's always busy with bikes and, you know, that sort of thing. He loved cars, and he mentions the Grand Prix, but I also feel like there was like banger racing with them. Does anyone understand this lovely young man? I'm going to say he's absolutely gorgeous. As I look at him, I feel like I've got like blonde hair, well, actually mid brown, I feel, and I know that he's passing. Michelle, you can take this. Okay. What a beautiful what a beautiful young man he is. I want to give you, Michelle, he keeps talking about the 14th of May. And would you understand, he mentions a sister that's still here, and he's sending her so much love. And he's talking about a cross that I believe that she has, that she holds often and that's when he draws close. He's telling me when she's thinking of him. But it's very tragic passing. I literally feel like he choked on his own sick, bless him. Okay, can you just explain a little bit more what you understand, so I do, and then little play. I want to give you the song Ed Sheeran song from him. I don't know if that's his song, but I literally want to give you it so that very handsome. And I want to say he he wants you to listen to that song, okay? Because I feel like something's going on around you. You know the Ed Sheeran one with Justin Bieber in I Don't Care? I just feel like he's bringing that energy around you to remind you just to, you are who you are, and whatever's going on around you. Okay, as an elder sister. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and whatever's going on around you, he's passing that message. If you could pass this on to his sister as well, that whatever's going on around her, that it's okay because he's always there. So that message was within that song. Okay. I hear the name James. I'm not sure if that's his name, but he's mentioned that. You understand the song, perfect. And okay, and I want to give you October. I feel like in October there's a birthday. I feel very uplifted. I want to go to November. I feel there would be a passing in November for you, and I want to hold you that little bit more with that. But I want to say what a beautiful young man, and he's saying sorry, but he just lived his life and done what everybody else around him was doing at that time, and unfortunately he lost his life in that tragic way. So he's saying sorry, but that's how it was meant to be. So I hope you can bring some comfort to his family and pass on that message. Not James, but there is a James connection. I feel there's a James connection which will be on the earth plane. Sorry, I should have said that with you. But he's literally just coming in to bring that energy. Whatever's going on around you, just hold your head up high and walk tall. And that's his real message, if you could pass that on. But lots of love. Thank you very much for working with me, Michelle, and love to you and your family and to his family. Thank you. Okay, some names, please, Richard. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, bless him. Yeah, lots of love to him. He knows, but he just wants to say that. Thank you, Vicky. Okay, let's see where I'm going. Okay. Thank you, Michelle. Okay. Thank you, Tracy. Okay, can I go back to Tracy, please? Okay, Tracy, as I join my energy with you, I've got a beautiful lady that's coming in. I want to say with her, I want to say she was comfortable, but she was a little bit cuddly. She's telling me, what she's saying to me, our humour and the way she comes forward to me, I was round and I was just perfect. So when anyone squidged her, you know, you felt her. I hope you understand that. I know with her, I feel like I'm out of breath with her. So I know that there would have been breathing issues around her, something to do with my chest, and I want to cough and my throat feels clogged. I hope you understand what she's giving me here. I want to say she was bright as a button, and that's the way she says it to me. I was bright as a button. I knew what I needed to do. I knew where I wanted to be. And also I want to say that she celebrated life. So I feel like there was more of a celebration of life for her when she passed. And she wants to, she's so full of energy. Let me see what else she's going to give me. Okay, what I'm hearing from her, Tracy, I hope you understand this, lady. What I'm hearing from her is the song Rockabye Baby, and she's mentioning that. So I feel like, okay, would you must understand the song because it's an old one and we all know that song. But I also feel like she's mentioning that the baby that sounds like your mum. Okay, and she's mentioning the baby that would be in spirit as well, and she's looking after him, I want to say. So I hope you understand that. I want to say with her, she's mentioning your knees. I feel like they're a little bit crunchy, and she's saying she's bringing that healing there for you. Okay, she keeps mentioning, I feel like it's like a cul-de-sac, like round way. I wonder if you understand that. It feels like a road, round way. I haven't got a clue what it is, but I'm going to give it to you. I Also, I want to say with her, she's mentioning your son, and she's saying to you about your son. I feel like there's been a job change or something to do with his job, and he's been worried about it. But she's saying he can do it. He can do anything that he puts his mind to. Okay, you understand that. Okay, if anything he does, he can put his mind to it. You understand the baby in spirit. Thank you. I want to say to you, yes, I had any problems. Okay. I feel like I want to say to you, it's time to change the chapter. It's time to change the page. Let's stop going over the past and let's move forward. I feel like with that, I want to go to the family that have been distant, and call them back. Let's forgive and move on, because she was a lady that would keep everyone together. And she's saying it's time to move on, reconnect and start over. So I hope you understand that message, Tracy. Beautiful lady, but she told you how it was. Bullshit Road, okay, some brown way, okay, I'll take that if that's okay. But I also want to say, she's literally just saying turn the page and just keep bringing people back together. Would you understand? He's looking at a new career. Perfect. Would you understand the name Dottie? I want to mention. I want to give you April. April is a passing. I feel like it was around the 14th of April. And I want to give you the year 1981. So there must be a connection there to 1981. I hope you understand what she's giving me. Something happened in 1981, and it just literally as if it changed everything. I hope you understand that. But the message for you is it's time to move forward, open up, call everyone back together. Let's get that. Mother-in-law is dot. Okay, thank you very much. I feel like she's saying it's time to bring everyone together. It's time for forgiveness and just keep moving forward. But lots of love from her, and thank you very much for working with me. Beautiful lady. Thank you for joining us on Spiritual Psychic TV today, because without you, I wouldn't be able to do what I love. So please don't forget to share and tag everyone, and let's keep doing this and keep giving the love out that's needed to prove life is eternal. Okay, so some more names, please, Richard, if that's okay. Bless you, thank you. Thank you, Alison. Not me, it's Spirit. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Keep going. Oh. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, June. Can I come to Christine, actually, please? Hello, Christine. Okay, as I join my energy with you, I've got this gentleman that's coming in, and I want to sit up straight. I know that I've got manners, I've got respect. I want to say he's a real true gentleman. And as I look at him today, actually, he is dressed in his suit. I know he dresses really smart. So, but he also says that church is important to him. So I know that it would have been a regular thing that he would have done. I know I've got issues with my legs. They feel really heavy with him when I'm walking. Everything seems to be a struggle with him. I hope you understand this, gentleman. But I know he was a hard-working gentleman, and he's telling me in his life it wasn't easy. He had to take responsibility on from a young age. He's telling me even before, I think he's just mentioning as you go back life was different. Yeah, everybody had to do something towards the family. So I hope you understand that. But I know with him, I want to mention coal for some reason. So I don't know if there's a coal mining connection there, but I want to mention coal. I just literally just gave me that. I want to say to you, this gentleman asking you to walk tall. He wants you to sit up and be strong and find that strength that's within you, because he's telling me you've been through worse than this, okay? And he's mentioning a ring of his that must be still here. I feel like you must wear it, because I feel like I'm taking it off and on. I hope you understand that. I know with him, he was so gentle and so kind. I want to help everyone, and I feel like from DIY, from everything. Could you understand this, Christine? If you can let me know, that would be great. He's also talking about something at the moment. You must be changing something around within your home. And he would have been the one that would have been involved and done all that stuff. So I hope you understand that he's around you. And I feel like as if you've chosen a colour and then you've changed your mind, but he's telling me that's me putting it in your mind. So I hope you understand that. Your dad, yeah. Okay, I want to give you October the 12th he's given me. So I hope that's significant for you. A family of coal miners, perfect. I want to clear my throat, and I want to be able to speak my mind. So I hope you understand what he's given me for what's going on around you. Literally, it's time to sit up and be strong and speak your mind. Tell people how you're feeling, because I feel like then you'll, they'll come in and they'll be able to give you what you need and what you're looking for right now. Okay. So that's really all he's coming to say, that he loves you, he's with you, and he's helping you decide what to do next. And so keep listening, because I believe that you hear spirit, he's telling me, and you hear him. But lots of love from your dad. Thank you very much for working with me, Christine. Thank you. Drink, got a bit of a dry mouth. Okay, just to let you know that there is a few issues going on, intermittent issues, so just please bear with us. Hopefully the internet and Facebook sorts itself out shortly. Okay, you passed that, okay. Yeah, okay, it's just nothing to do with us, it's just Facebook, and everybody's on this morning. It's Sunday, so everybody's relaxing, so the internet and the world is using it. Okay, if I could see some more names, please. Perfect. Thank you. Morning, Darren. Thank you, Julie. Hi, Mark. Hi, hey. Okay, can I go back to Liz, please? Okay, Liz, I want to come to you. As I join my energy with you, I know I've got a lot of emotion and a lot of love around you. So I'm going to bring this lady through. I want to say she died quite early. She's telling me in her late 50s. I feel like I had one illness and then something else came back, and that was it. And literally, I was so strong. I know that she was so strong that she had this fight within her. She didn't tell everybody what was going on with her, and she just literally kept going and going and going until she couldn't. She reminds me much of my mum. So I hope you understand this lady. I know that I would have lost a lot of weight before I passed. I feel like it's a cancerous condition. It was 1 minute it was there, and then next minute it was gone. So if you could let me know, Liz, if I'm with you. But literally I want to come around and just literally hug you with this lady. I feel like there must have been an anniversary or recent passing around you. So I'm just bringing that extra love around you. I want to say this lady, she had a sense of humour, but she was also a lady that would tell it as it is. I want to say she knew who she wanted around her, she knew who she didn't, and if something went wrong within relationships with her family, she would literally tell them, this is how it is. So I feel like she was quite the matriarch of the family, so she really kept people together. And I want to say in control. I hope you understand that, Liz. If you could let me know, that would be great. And I'll keep going with this lady. Okay, so, okay. Thank you, Liz. Would you understand this beautiful lady that I have? Yes, okay. And you understand the passing with her and everything. She's mentioning 4 children. She's bringing 4 children, but I want to mention the older one. She's just saying the older one. I feel like there's a lot of I lost. Where do I go? What's next? And she's just saying that he just needs to stop, listen, and just understand. Just I want to say, listen to what he's feeling. Okay, you understand the wedding anniversary. Listen to what he's feeling, and then go forward with that. So I hope you understand that. Okay, would you understand why she's given me a cottage pie for you? Because I feel like she loved that sort of thing. She loved that homeness, you know, like being together, and she loved autumn. You know, she loved those times where you'd have the warmer food with her. And I know as I look at her, there's something to do with the. You understand most of it, okay? Would you understand? I want to give. She would have had sweets in her pocket, and I like got peppermints all the time with her. So I hope you understand that. Okay. See what else she's got. Okay, she's mentioning yourself. I feel like she's bringing me like angel cards or something. So I believe that you would have some. And I want to say that you've really looked at them recently and in the last day or so. And she's saying she's been watching you. So I hope you understand that. 52, yeah, I knew it was 50. Okay, perfect. Just coming in with a lot of love. You only one child left. Okay. I literally just want to say homemade cooking, perfect. But I want to bring that comfort around you. I feel like I want to slow you down with her, and maybe do some cooking, do some baking, and literally give yourself that extra little bit of nourishment and care. I hope you understand that. There was something to do with a dining table. Yes, sweet too. Okay. There's something to do with a dining table. I believe that someone must still have hers. So I hope you understand that. She's saying someone's still got my dining table. It's crazy what they give you, but I hope you understand that. But lots of love coming around for you with this beautiful lady, and take care, and thank you very much for working with me. Okay. Oh, melting. Okay. I can have some more names in a minute. That'd be great. Excuse me if I'm getting red. It's warm in here. I'm in my angel room, and it gets when the sun's starting to come out. It's filling it up with some heat. Okay. See where I'm going next. Yeah. Okay. So lots of love and healing around you. Okay. If I can see some names when you can, thank you. Holly, hello, Holly. Hello, Linda. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Liz. Okay, no worries. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Wendy. Hello, Julie. Hi, Natalie. Okay, can I stay with Kerry? That's okay. Okay, Kerry. Okay, as I join my energy with you, I've got a gentleman that's coming in. I'm going to say he comes in. He's so proud of you. He's just saying that whatever life throws at you, he literally you just get back up. I'm going to say with this gentleman, I literally had heart issues going on through my life. I literally had issues. It wasn't that just that took me. I feel like I had them going on for a while. I want to say that I'm quite a stocky man. I was really strong when I was younger, but I know that he tells me he deteriorated, and he just literally makes me feel really sad because he said I just wasn't the man that I used to be. I hope you understand this, Kerry. I want to say with him, again, I've got this feeling that I don't know if it's his throat or there's issues going on with his throat, but I feel like, but with me, when I get that, I feel like there's words that haven't been unsaid. So I hope you understand what I'm getting. So please, it's just encouraging you to speak up. I hope you understand that. I feel like I would have worked outside. I feel like I want to be outside all the time with him. I've got to like I've got if I've got my own business. I'm organising people to go to do this job and that job. So I hope you understand that with him. Talking about the boy, and that's the words he says. He's talking about the boys or the boy, and he's just saying that he's really proud of him. I feel like there's definitely a football connection there because he's showing me that. I want to say Man United. Okay, I keep seeing red. I hope it's Man United. But he loved football, but I also feel like I love the racing. I feel like I've got a newspaper, always doing the racing and betting. So I hope you understand that. Give you the year 1954. I'm not sure what that represents, but I hope you understand that. I just feel like 1954. I feel like he was born or something in that time. So I hope you understand that. You understand this, Kerry? I hope you do. What a great word. Okay. Right, I'm just going to see what he's come for, and I hope you understand that so that I can move on. Just coming in to remind you, you've been through worse than this. We all hate Man U. Oh, God. Okay. Would you believe that? So I literally just saw football and read, so I hope you understand that. Been his humour, but he's so proud of you, and no matter what's going on, you feel like you have to recently you've had to pick yourself up like many of us, and you're getting through it. I feel like I'm halfway there, and he just says keep going, and that's really his message from you, just to keep going. So I hope that's okay for you, and thank you very much for working with me. Thank you, Kerry. Thank you. Okay. If I see your names, please. Okay. Okay. There's obviously big internet issues going on still, so if you have lost connection, hopefully when this is all finished, you can watch it back. But I just I'm encouraging you to share and tag, and just we can get through this. Obviously, let's keep going then. Can't get any names up. Richard. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kerry. Thank you. Thank you, Kim. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Lavina. Thank you, Rosalind. Thank you, Alison. Thank you, Tracy. Now, thank goodness. Thank you. Thank you, Pamela. Okay, thank you. Bit crazy. Okay, we're all internet issues. So please, please forgive us. And we're trying to get it. Hopefully, it rectifies itself. Thank you, Sarah. Let's see where I'm going. Okay. Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay. Okay, can I come to Laurie, please? Okay, yeah. Okay. Right. Okay, Laurie, as I join my energy with you, I've got a lady that's coming in, and I want to say she comes in really fast. I want to say she was full of energy. I feel like I had issues to do with my stomach area. I feel like I had issues going on in my stomach area, and literally stopped her. Literally, it just stopped her in her tracks, and literally from there, she's telling me her life would change. So I hope you understand this lady. She comes in with beautiful energy. I feel like I'm kind. I would help everyone. Lots of friends with her, but family was her life. I want to give blackberry pie, so I understand that. I know that there must have been, I feel like she would have made blackberry pies and pastry with her. But I want to say with this beautiful lady, telling me that there must have been issues going on with her care near the end of her life, and I feel like she's thanking everyone there, but I feel like there was an issue not getting the right care or something, and she's having to fight for her to get the right care. I hope you understand this, Laurie. What she's actually giving me is that there must have been confusion of what really was going on with her. No one was telling her the truth with that situation. I wonder if you understand that. And she's just saying it's okay, but I'm okay now. And she wants people to stop worrying about what should have been and what couldn't have, what could have been done for her. But she's just saying it's okay. It's time to she's around you and bringing that love to you. I want to give you bread and butter pudding from her. She's making me hungry with her, and I want to say with her. I just feel like I want to say I want seeds, new roots. There's new beginnings coming for you. So to hold tight. Lots of the family. That's so you and your. I thank you very much for working with me. Thank you all for your love, and thank you very much for having me. Wimbledon. Thank you, Ray.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much indeed. And I hope it's not destroyed your enjoying the service too much today with the internet, but you can't always get what the internet's doing some days. We were all boasting it's all done so well so far. So it's, again, Internet providers having technical issues. I still blame my dad, because he would have just loved doing that to us all. So I'm going to hand over to my Jackie, who's going to do some thank yous and bits and pieces and announce who our medium is for next week.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much for having me, and
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sarah. Thank you. Richard,
Bye.
we wouldn't be able to go out live as we do. And we've quite a few now, must be over 20 services. Listening in and being part of this. If you suddenly lose connection, then hopefully we'll see you again next week. We have Bill Hughes with us as the medium for next Sunday, and we'll see our normal congregation on the Wednesday afternoon. And I just want to see if there are some events coming up for, is it this afternoon or this evening, Richard? It's your day off. Right, one. Okay, well, we've got mediumship demonstration with Matt and Kirsty Grogan. They've been here at the church before lockdown, and that's on Wednesday, the 16th of September, and that's London Road, Waterloo. So is that actually, people can physically go to there, or is it they can? Right, okay. So that's something that's worth looking into for everybody. And are there any other events that you have, Richard? That's it. Okay, well then what I'd like to do is get you to just join me for a quick prayer. I say a quick prayer just in case the internet goes on us. But if we can just use that energy that we've built up in this service, and we say, Father, Mother God, thank you for being with us this morning, for inspiring us, for allowing our loved ones to come through to us. We know that they are always with us. May there be a blessing on all heads bowed here now, and all families represented. God bless you all until we meet you all again at our next service. Amen. And I wish you a good week, and so hopefully we'll see you again next week. Goodbye from me, goodbye from Ray, goodbye from Sarah and Richard. Thank you. Well, at least we managed to get through the service, Richard, before it disappeared. Well.